Peace and blessings, everyone. So, I'm just here to talk about my craziness, you know, whatever it is I just go on about, and hope you enjoy. So, what what I just have been combating right now with myself, or I should say, what the Most High has been helping me detox from is this main character syndrome I've had for such a long time, and how I grown it was from the beginning when I was when I not was when I began seeking the truth. And it was just really um, me having the mentality of I'm a main character, or I kept saying to myself I was in a movie and I'm the main character. And every time when I had encounters with people, like for example, um, when I was 21 or 19, I can't remember the age, but when I was in my younger adulthood years, I was just walking to where I was walking somewhere, and I was on the phone with my grandma or my mother, and some dude was just walking his dog, and he said, "It's not about what you know, but who you know." And I was just like, "Are you talking to me?" Like he just randomly started talking at. There was no one else around me. He just randomly just started talking to me out of nowhere. No phone in his hand or nothing. He's just walking his dog, and he started talking to me. And then I was just like, "I'm gonna call you back." And then they said something on the phone. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And he just kept talking. Long story short, it went from 7:49 to like 10:30, 11:30, maybe even 12 o'clock. That's how long this dude was just going on and on and on about. Like we got to his place. I didn't go inside his place. We just sat outside his place, and it was just hours of him going on. Like those encounters I had multiple times. The encounters I always had with people were them going on, like sharing the information. It was barely ever me ever speaking. It was just always me listening, listening and listening. And I always said to myself in every encounter, how did I get in this situation? I would just always say to myself, I'm like, how did I get in this predicament? And then it started growing to like, as I became more knowing of stuff, like especially when the new age stuff came, it was just like, oh, I never said download. I never said that. That wasn't my thing. But I will always be like, if I met someone, or if someone would just stop me and just wanted to talk to me for hours, I just always said to myself, ah, another message, or like another truth, something like that. Can't remember, but it just kept building that ego, that main character ego in me. That's where I'm trying to get at. Just those encounters kept building that ego in me. And so, to not make this another 18-minute video, um, that's one of the reasons why I had such I have a struggle with this main character belief in me, because now as I know I'm trying to be careful with my words, as I have now come into the truth of understanding the Most High and what He desires from us, what our purpose is as human beings. Because the main thing I was seeking as in my youth was the truth and what is the meaning of life. Now I understand them. We are to serve Him. The problem is, for me, is that as I'm serving, trying my best to serve Him, I still have this main character ego I'm still attached to, that I'm trying to break away from. He's been merciful and kind to helping me break from that. For example, as I as I as when I grew more into the truth of knowing him, one thing that really in my, how do I put it? I was still in the spiritual age, but still learning more about the Bible, about God, as I called him back then. And at that time, um, at that time, people would tell me that, they seen something special in me and stuff like that. And that really didn't help me at all. I mean, when I look at it, I mean, it only fed my ego is what I'm trying to say. It just kept having me think that, it's me. It's me, me, me. Like, when they kept saying something special in me, I just kept thinking flesh. I kept thinking about myself. Like like I had some super hidden power. And now, mind you, I'm like a big kid when it comes to this stuff. Like I watch anime and all that stuff. Um, so I'm thinking when they talk to me about I'm special, I'm thinking like I got some, because I I got to get more into detail with this. So these videos are gonna be long. I'm sorry, but when I heard that, I'm thinking to myself that literally I must have like some superpowers, because I was trying, what, in 2018, 2019, I did all that new age garbage. I did the crystals, affirmations, manifestations, uh, not so much yoga, crystals, I said, right? Angel numbers, and then the pyrokinesis. Oh my gosh. Like, when I was watching Woodward TV's videos, he was trying to get people away from that. But like, once I heard like about the Shaolin monks or Japanese, be able to do some shoutings that can damage people at the cellular level, I'm really thinking like I could really be a superhuman. I mean, a superpower man or something, something crazy. Like I really am like a big child when it comes to my mind and imaginations. So I really believed to myself that I can really do the things I see in cartoons. Basically, I'm just gonna put it like I just gotta put it like that. I really thought I can do what they say we can do. So when I looked up like pyrokinesis, um, aerokinesis, all that stuff, basically that's just like the manipulation of water, fire, and then all the other elements. They had a name for it, but I was really trying to control the air. Oh my gosh, man, man, wow. Just looking back now, oh my goodness, the memories are hitting me. Wow, yeah, man. When I was really into that stuff, I was heavy trying to get into it. And I praise the Most High. He was always covering me, man, because he never allowed. The one thing I was trying to do, especially, was astral projection. He was not letting me out of that body. Like, I would have those sensational moments as I was meditating. Like, I always felt like I was getting a little lift off. And then something intervened, and I'm just like, I'm like, nope. I mean, it's just like, nope. Like, you ain't coming out of this body, boy. And I'm just like, what? And I would just get frustrated. Like, I used to pray, but see, saying God and stuff like that. Just trying to get that stuff to work, man. Wow. Like, and dang, man. And when I really look at it now, man, it's just, when I really look at it, y'all, there ain't nothing special about me. Like, for me to do all that stuff, I'm sure y'all have had even crazier stories. I've already heard a lot of you guys I mean, not a lot of you guys, but from when I listened to Sight to the Blind, when I heard his and the things he did, and it's like, bro, he's just so, Yahuwah is so merciful. He's so gracious, and long suffering, man. That for us to have done all the crazy things we've done, and then still to wake us up, like, it's insane. So yeah, just with this whole main character thing, doing all that stuff, and then with the encounters of people just talking to me, and then making me feel like I'm a one of one. I'm special. It just only fed my ego of main character even more, or this hero journey thing. So to fast forward it, basically, to really fast forward it, not to make this a 40-minute video, how this comes into my existence now of one who's trying to serve Yahuwah and who knows truth, how it's affecting me is because when I share information on whether it's scripture or certain videos that helped wake me up, or just videos that I find this is what someone needs to hear, like whether it's about our ancestors or this system falling down or whatever it may be, I share a video and I keep thinking to myself, someone's gonna hear it and they're gonna give me that recognition as if I'm the one that woke them up when I didn't. It's this walk and sharing his words, sharing and showing his power, his glory. I mean, just trying to give him all the recognition. I lost my train of thought. We share this to let people know to make sure there is no one has an excuse, basically. No one has an excuse. When it comes to the Day of Judgment, everyone's going to know. Like, literally everyone is going to know. Because when I think of it, I got to reread Revelation. I already got it right here, but I got to reread it. I'm just trying to remember about the two angels. If I remember it correctly, they are going to, I can't remember the exact words, but they're going to, fly across the four corners of the world, saying what they need to say. Now, how that all works, leaning on my own understanding, as I was saying to myself earlier, excuse me, I doubt these, they're angels. It doesn't say how long, or maybe it did, I can't remember. Again, I got to go back to it, so I don't want to, say too much about it, but when it comes to them speaking whatever there is they're going to speak, I'm pretty sure they're not going to speak in every different language. It's just going to be one voice and how everyone hears it in their language. So my whole point is that there will be no excuse. So when the final judgment comes, no one's got an excuse. And we're just here to give people the message. That's all. I'm not here to take credit of waking people up. He sees the works that we're trying to help people. And that's all we really want to do, is just help people. But at the same time, for myself, I want to see that noticing that, yes, I woke that person up. Like, as if, like, I don't want someone taking my assist, in basketball terms, like, the ball's the word, and I pass it to this person, and then they get it. Then they received it, they understood the message, and they take the shot, they get it, and I got the assist for it, and I could be like, you got my assist, right? You wrote that down, right? Rather than I pass the ball to them and then they pass the ball to someone else, then they make the shot, or oh man, maybe that's not a great analogy, but the point is, what that main character thing does is just really, it really makes you just want recognition, man. Or in this walk, as I've been perceiving it, you just still want that recognition, that not so much glory from man, but just that knowingness that you helped someone wake up. But you don't need that from man. You don't need to see that, hey, I woke that person up. You already done your part. You shared his word with them. You planted the seed inside them. Or you put a seed inside them. And it's just for someone else now to water it. It's just that sometimes, sometimes we come to that point where we meet someone who's already been planted multiple times or watered, and you're just like that final piece that really opened their eyes. Or I should say, the Most High used you to be that final piece to really opening that plant up and opening your eyes and stuff like that. So basically, I guess I'm saying is I always kept trying to be that final piece to people. I always wanted to be that final piece to people that makes them realize, oh, I get it now. Now I understand. But that's not the reality. And I just need to keep humbling myself and recognizing my place in just being a servant of him and doing his will. That's what I've just really been just combating against myself a lot more now. And to end this off is with, aside from that, I gotta be honest, like, to really finish this off, one thing I've been strangely been fearing now in these times is for some reason, it started back in North Carolina when when I come back from North Carolina. I think I was in there October. Around in October, for some odd reason, the angel numbers have hidden me. Like, it wasn't as crazy back then as it is now. For some reason now, I'm not doing no affirmations, no meditating on emptiness, no crystals, none of that stuff. So I'm not doing none of the things I used to do in my old days. Besides video games. But yeah, just for some reason, I'm getting attacked again with these seducing spirits showing me angel numbers. Like, literally, I kid you not, I'm seeing it at least 4 to 3 angel numbers a day now, over and over again. Like, I'm seeing the 555s, the 222s, 11s, and I just don't understand why. Like, I understand that it's demonic. It's from the fallen angels. It's their hand. I'm just trying to figure out, why am I seeing these things again? So this is why I just didn't want to make videos anymore, or I didn't want to keep making videos, because I'm trying to figure out, why am I getting attacked by this stuff again? Like, I'm not doing I'm not doing, I mean, I'm trying my best to leave it to the Most High for the answers. And I just be impatient. But yeah, it's just not frustrating, but it's just, I mean, well, it is frustrating, because I'm just here questioning, like, why am I seeing this stuff again? And it's just it really is annoying, but I have to trust in him. And I know in due time, He will have me understand it and why these things are happening again. Maybe there is something, or maybe someone. Uh, I really don't know, man, but I'm really just trying to combat that stuff. And then along with that as well, just a lot of negative thoughts as well. I try to make sure I don't go to that dark side again. A lot of those negative thoughts, especially where I live right now, it gets dark. So I'm really just trying to combat that. And I got to just leave it all in him. I got to just leave it all to him and his son. But not to leave off in such a gloomy a gloomy message. It's just, I just wanted to share and be real what I'm going through, and I'm just trying to figure it out. So I pray to no thank you, Uber Eats, I'm good. So I pray for everyone that everyone's well. I mean, even though I said in a previous video I would stop saying that, I would let people know I'm praying for them. But I hope everyone stays well, stays strong, and endures to the end. Because Satan's really working a great toll on our mental and spiritual. He's really trying to get us to just tap out. Just as Yahusha said that even the elect, dang it, I can't remember exactly what he said, but that even some of the elect might even turn away. But we got to stay strong. And that's all I'm just trying to do, man, because there's so many times where it's just like when it feels like you can't feel the Holy Spirit or the Ruach HaKodesh. You can't feel the Most High in your presence. But yet, I guess I just got to work on my feelings, my emotions. I got to control that more, because I'm still going off of a feeling. But yet he's showing me time and time that he's with me. Like when I don't have money or where I can't get food, he's been giving me my daily bread. But that's pretty much what I wanted to get on. So hope everyone has a blessed one. Till next time, bless you all. Thank you for watching.